Very important information that you need to know before you subscribe. Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special video for me. It's a request from a bestie subscriber here who asked me to do a video about all book subscription boxes and all the information that you need before you subscribe to their services. And since I am subscribed to a lot of them, I can say that I have some experience with their boxes, the quality, the customer service, and all that jazz. So yeah, before we get started, please watch the whole video. It's brimmed with information, very important information that you need to know before you subscribe. Also, I will put timestamps in the description box, so if you want to jump to a certain company, a certain subscription box, then you can see like Fairyloot, Illumicrate, you jump straight to that point and you can listen to that section. Okay, I'm going to begin with the most popular box out there, which is Fairyloot. Fairyloot has monthly boxes and they have YA, adult and combo boxes. YA and adult separately, you can choose to have the full box or the book only box, and the combo box only comes with the books. There is no option to have a combo box with like both adult YA and both goodies. So it's only book only if you choose the combo box. And the full boxes come usually with like around 5 exclusive goodies plus of course the customized book. And maybe you didn't hear about it before, but Fairyloot is going to launch a new subscription box at the beginning of next year. Maybe their first box would be January, I don't know, but at the beginning 2024 they will launch their Romantasy subscription box, and we don't know if it's a monthly box or not. But they said that they will give us more details closer to the launch date. If you are interested in this box, I highly advise you join the waitlist. Now the waitlist has begun already a long time ago. I think it opened at the beginning of May, so you will be long on the wait list, but you need to subscribe now if you want to guarantee a spot next year. Maybe you will not get a spot for the first boxes, but you will be able to join maybe after 6 months of waiting. So yeah, that's the Romantasy box, the newest one. I will also put here the prices for the boxes so you have an idea about their pricing. The renewal dates are very important to know when you are subscribing to a book box, because that's the date that they will charge you, and that's the date that you have to know if you want to skip, because that's the date that you will skip before it happens. So for example, Fairyloot, the YA renews on or around the 1st of each month. It doesn't matter if it is YA book only or YA full box, it renews on the 1st of each month. So for example, a March box will renew on March 1st, and for the adult boxes, the 5th of the month. And for the combo boxes, the 3rd of the month. That's what I have. Also, one of the most important things that you need to know before you subscribe are the number of skips you are allowed to skip. So for example, Fairyloot is not good at it at all. They allow only 4 skips per 12 months. I think before they only allowed 3 and now we get 4, but it's still too low. 4 skips per 12 months. So for example, if you skip your March box before the 1st of March, before the renewal date, you will have 3 skips left until March 2024. And that's what I mean 12 months. It's the rolling calendar year. And the subscriptions are separate. For example, you can have 2 subscriptions. You can have the adult box and the YA box separately. Then you will have 4 for each box. But if you are like me and you have the combo box, you only have 4 skips. And if you skip, you are skipping both of the books. You cannot skip one book, not the other. If you have the combo box, if you skip the whole box, and you will get neither of them. And something to keep in mind, when you get an invitation to join the subscription, you cannot skip the first month, of course. You have to pay for the first month so you can join the subscription and of course get your box. So for my own experience with Fairyloot, they have very good customer service. They answer pretty quickly. I think 3 to 5 days you will get an answer. And they usually mention on their social media when they have a lot of emails coming in that there will be delays to receive an answer. But pretty much, as I said, like maybe a week and you will get your answer. And one thing, if you didn't receive an early access while the sale is ongoing, you need to directly, as fast as possible, send them a ticket, there is submit a ticket on their website. It's an email form, like you submit your ticket, and on the subject, very important, write early access email for the book that is on sale now, the name of the book, and you will receive a response as quickly as possible, giving you the link to go to the early access so you don't miss the opportunity to buy the book. And they are pretty good at that. They are pretty good at answering as fast as possible when it is something related to the ongoing sale. And also, like as you saw in my hauls, they sent me a replacement for my copy of the book that I received from the Raven Cycle that was a dud. I received another copy that was perfect, and they didn't even ask me to return the one that was misprinted. So yeah, for the customer service, I think they are really good. And also they are usually pretty good with keeping up with their shipments of the monthly boxes. I rarely experience a delay with Fairyloot. The pre-orders though, sometimes they have delay, but that does not bother me because it happens with all special edition pre-orders, all the boxes, and the delays with Fairyloot are not that big. I mean, it would be like 1 month of delay, and that's very reasonable. And okay, what I love about Fairyloot, I firstly love their customizations, the artists that they work with, the character art is chef's kiss. I love them so much. And also most of Fairyloot special editions do not make it to general sale. So if you want those books, the one-time purchase special editions of Fairyloot, you need a subscription to get your early access because, as I said, most of the special editions one-time purchase do not make it to general sale. And I think maybe you already know that. You need a subscription to get your hands on those. Okay, that's all for Fairyloot. Let's go to Illumicrate. Illumicrate has 3 types of boxes that are separate from each other. They have Illumicrate box, they have the Afterlight box, and they have the Evernight box. That was added very recently. It was added, I believe it was, the first box was June or July of this year, 2023. So yeah, let's begin with Illumicrate. Illumicrate is a monthly box, and the picks can be YA or adult fantasy. So they don't have specific boxes like Fairyloot for like YA fantasy or adult fantasy. I will put their pricings here for Illumicrate, and the renewals are on or around the 1st of the month. Like March box, it will renew March 1st. And as I said, if you want to skip, you need to skip before the renewal date, because the renewal date is the date they charge you for the next month. The Afterlight box is an adult romance box, and it's a bi-monthly subscription. So every 2 months you get a box, and from next year, January 2024, Afterlight would be a monthly book-only box, because until now they made the box with like the book and the goodies, but they are going to take away the goodies. So it will be only the book, and of course you will pay less, and I will put the prices here. And the renewals are on or around the 1st of each month too, like Illumicrate. Now for the Evernight box, it's a quarterly book box subscription, and it is also a book-only subscription. And this box is for the people who are interested in the horror genre. So in total, you will get 4 books per year, every 3 months. And they usually list the content warnings for each box on the theme reveals they do on their Instagram or Twitter. The renewals for the Evernight box happen on or around the 5th of every 3 months. For example, April boxes renew April 5th, and the next charge will be July 5th. Okay, now for the skips with Illumicrate. And then when I say Illumicrate, I mean all of these, all of the above. Illumicrate, Afterlight, and Evernight. They don't have limited number of skips, which is so cool. I hope Fairyloot will do that too. But if you skip more than 10 months in a row, they reserve the right to cancel your subscription at their discretion. So keep that in mind when you are skipping 10 skips in a row. Maybe your subscription will be canceled. Now, for my experience with them, they are very good at keeping up with the monthly boxes, and the pre-orders often ship on time. And usually their special editions make it to general sale. So even if you don't have a subscription, I highly recommend you follow them on social media, because you have a very high chance of buying the book during general sale. Okay, now for the Bookish Box. a big disclaimer here before you subscribe to them. They have major delays on their monthly boxes and also on their pre-orders. To give you an example, my August box, I have the adult subscription with them, book only adult box. I only received an email now on the 4th of November that my order is being prepared for shipping. And I already paid for this box, of course, on the 28th of July. So an August box, I'm receiving an email about it now, that it's being prepared for shipment. So yeah, this just to give you an idea about how long is the delay. So they do very pretty editions. I love their editions, and when I subscribed to them, I already knew about the delays. But for me, it doesn't really matter because I'm in the habit of like pre-ordering a lot of things. So I don't think about it, or like I'm not waiting for it to come every single day. I'm like, okay, where is my box? I have a lot of pre-orders going on. So it's not on my mind the whole time, but it is something that you need to know before you subscribe to them. It's very important. Now, to be completely honest, they have previously announced on their Instagram that they are changing warehouses, or like changing the companies that ship with them, something like that, to help them catch up. So they are trying to catch up and fix all the delays by the beginning of 2024, but we will see. I really do hope they manage to fix this, because it's a big problem for a lot of people, and I completely understand why. And it's a shame, because they really have very cool books and very stunning special editions. I pre-ordered for them a lot, but of course I will wait until next year to receive them. Okay, for the monthly subscriptions with Bookish Box. First of all, they are a monthly subscription box, and you get the book only YA or book only adult for $38 plus shipping, or you choose the book plus the goodies, book, it could be YA or adult, plus the goodies, and it's $48 plus shipping. Or you could choose the combo box with no goodies. It's only the YA book and the adult book together, and it's $63. And the renewal is on the 20th of the previous month. So for example, April box will renew on March 20th, and the skips are worse than Fairyloot. You only have two skips per 12 months. So if you skip, for example, April box 2023, of course before renewal date, you will have only one skip left until April 2024, which is not good at all, but it is what it is. But maybe the good thing that you need to know is they don't have a wait list to go on. They are not like Illumicrate and Fairyloot. You don't have to go on a wait list to purchase their boxes. Their boxes go on sale every 20th of the month. So for example, if you want the April box, you need to make your purchase on the 20th of March to get the April box. So if you cancel your subscription, it's not a problem. Maybe they will sell out super quickly like they did for December box, because the December box is a chef's kiss. And they already announced it. It's the Serpent and the Wings of Night, and I'm so excited that I'm going to get that book. But as I said, there is no wait list, so you can do 2 skips and then maybe cancel and then subscribe again when there is a box that interests you. Okay, next up, I'm going to talk about Owlcrate. Owlcrate is also a monthly subscription box. They have the YA box, which can be the book plus goodies or the book only. And for the complete box, you pay $35.99. And if you choose the book only, it's $26.99. For the adult, they only have the book only option. So there are no goodies with the adult. And you pay $28.99 plus shipping. And they also have a middle grade box, but I'm not going to talk about it because they are going to discontinue it after December 2023. So that box will no longer exist. For Owlcrate skips, so cool. You have unlimited skips. Please make this normal to everyone. Let's normalize the unlimited skips, which is super cool. you need to skip before the renewal date, which happens at the 1st. So March boxes renew March 1st, and if you want to skip, you skip before that date. I currently have their adult book only because it's the only option, and I mean, I don't care. I usually choose the book only option. And they are really good with keeping up with their shippings. There is no problem there, no delays at all. Also, for the one-time purchase from their website for their like special editions that are not included in the monthly boxes, there is no problem, no delays when they are shipping. They usually ship in the time frame they mentioned. So they are really good with keeping up with their orders. Next up is one of my favorite book box subscription. It's my top one, to be honest. It's the Arcane Society. I waited for so long to get into this subscription, and I finally did for the November-December box, and I'm so happy. This was the longest wait for me. When I remember for Fairyloot and Illumicrate, I got the Fairyloot before the Illumicrate. I think I waited for Fairyloot about 4 months, maybe 4.5, 5 months. And for Illumicrate, it was a little bit more than that. But for the Arcane Society, it was longer. It was like around 6 months of waiting, maybe a little bit more. I don't recall. What I love about this company is, first, they do the most beautiful customizations to their books, because they also include the inside formatting of the book, so you get the most beautiful chapter headers and like art inside the books, plus all the bells and whistles that we are used to, and their books are just beautiful. And the second thing is that they do a lot of indie authors, which I adore. Indie authors do the most gripping fantasy romances, and I love a lot of indie authors. But unfortunately, like Fairyloot or Illumicrate do not do a lot of indie authors. Bookish Box, they do also indie authors. But Fairyloot, Illumicrate, they don't. They usually just stick with the traditionally published authors. So yeah, I love Arcane Society so much. Okay, their subscription is a bi-monthly subscription. So you get a box every 2 months. And it is mainly fantasy and paranormal romance books. And it costs $59.99 plus shipping. And they renew on or around the 11th of every month. For example, for the April and May box, the renewal would be on April 11th, and the next charge will be on June 11th for the June-July box. And the skips are unlimited. Ta-da! I am so grateful. I am so happy that the skips are unlimited, because once you are in, you can stay there forever. You can skip months in a row, no problem at all, and you will still be a subscriber. That is so awesome. And one thing to keep in mind that's very important, the skips must be done 2 days before the renewal. So 2 days before the 11th. And also another thing, they don't ship internationally. They only ship to certain countries, but you can still use a mail forwarding service like I do, because they don't ship to Sweden. So they ship to US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, Norway, Mexico, and they recently added the Netherlands, Germany, and France. And I am dying for them to add Sweden, because I mean, it adds cost. And each shipment from the Arcane Society includes 2 hardcover editions. So you're not getting 1 book, you're getting 2 books, fully customized with an enamel pin and art prints. And the members also get access to the members only Facebook group. It's called the Inner Sanctum, as well as access to the members only shop, featuring limited copies of previous box editions that are not available. And of course, they get early access on the special edition sales. And the Inner Sanctum group they have on Facebook is so interesting, because you get a lot of things in advance. We get like sneak peeks of the books they are doing in advance. And I love that group, because you can plan ahead of time, like what editions you are going to get and whatnot. And like the members are very helpful if you have questions about something specific. Everyone is so helpful there. So yeah, that's it for the Arcane Society. Next up, I'm going to talk about Faecrate. Faecrate, they have 2 monthly book boxes. Unfortunately, they don't have a book only option, and that's the thing. If you want to subscribe, you have to get the book plus the goodies. They have the Sealy and the Unsealy crate. The Sealy crate costs $46. You get the box and the shirt combo and customized and signed hardback book and 4 to 6 exclusive items. And the Unsealy crate, it costs $35 and you get the same things as the Sealy crate minus the shirt. And they don't have like adult or YA, and you can of course follow them. You have to follow them if you are subscribed on Instagram or Twitter, so you can see what's the theme of the month and if you are interested in that or not. If it's YA, if it's adult, then you can skip ahead of time. Okay guys, this is future me because I needed to update this section of the video about Faecrate because we received yesterday, which was December 11th, we received a newsletter email from Faecrate updating all their subscription information and rules. So first of all, now Faecrate is at max capacity for their subscription spots, so they will be moving to the waitlist system for those looking to subscribe moving forward. And because of this, sales will not be open each month on the 1st like they used to. From the 1st to the 15th, you can buy your subscription during that time. You cannot do that any longer. So on Wednesday, which will be tomorrow, Wednesday, December 13th at 5 p.m. EST, mark your calendars, they will be opening the waitlist submission box on their website. So on their website, if you go to shop and then monthly boxes, there you will find the waitlist. You have to sign up to the waitlist if you want to have a chance to subscribe, of course. And the waitlist spots, of course, will be pulled by the order in which they are received when spots become available. Okay, now if you get your invitation from the waitlist, you have 24 hours to subscribe using the same email that you signed up with. And if you don't subscribe during that 24-hour window, you will be removed from the waitlist and you will then need to get back on the waitlist, sign up again so you can have a chance to rejoin in the future. And they have also mentioned that they will be posting on their Instagram stories when they have sent those waitlist invites. My advice to you is you have to add them to your contact list on your email so you avoid their email ending up in the spam folder and then you will miss your 24-hour window. So if you decide to sign up for the waitlist, add them to your contact in your email. And also a very, very important update about the skips. This breaks my heart. We don't have unlimited skips anymore with Faecrate. Starting from February box 2024, the skips are limited to only 3 per year. And that does not include January 2024. So you can skip that box and that will not be counted into your 3 skips for 2024. They said that they made this decision because unlimited skips made for an unsteady number of boxes sold month to month, and they are like unable to predict the product amounts. And they thought this is the best decision for them because they have a small team, so they can manage their boxes better. Okay, what this means for us is the subscribers will not have the skip button any longer in their account when they log in. If they want to skip, they need to contact customer service by 5 p.m. EST on the 12th of each month. This is the renewal date. So you need to contact them before that if you want to skip that month's box and not be charged. And you will also not be able to reactivate your subscription if it has been canceled. You have to start a new one and join the waitlist again. And another thing, if you have an Unsealy sub and you want to upgrade to a Sealy sub or vice versa, you have to email them by 5 p.m. EST on the 12th of the month as usual so they can upgrade your box or change your subscription to whatever you want before the renewals go through. About the solitary subscriptions, the shirt only box, I didn't mention that when I presented Faecrate because that box is only shirt. It's a merch shirt only. There is no book in that box. But those boxes are still going to be available from the 1st of the month to the 15th of the month, and these are subscription boxes. So if you buy one, you will get one each month, and of course you will pay. It's a subscription. And lastly, they mentioned that if they have any one-time purchases left available due to, like, for example, a higher number of skips any month, so they have extras from that month's box, those will be one-time purchases and they will be posted on the 16th of each month, and they will be announced ahead of time. So keep your eyes on their Instagram, or if you are subscribed to their newsletter, before the 16th they will announce it. And this would be for public access and first come first serve, of course, as these are not subscription places. These are one-time purchases for extra boxes they had. Okay guys, that was it for all Faecrate updates. I needed to insert this into the video so you have all the updated information. And yeah, I will leave you now to continue the rest of the video. And of course, if you are a subscriber, you will get early access to the Opus collection sales, as well as the past item sales, and also their hangover kits. And a little information about the past item sales: they do it quarterly. Everything, like from inside the boxes, all the items that were included in the boxes, you could buy those separately, and also you buy the books that were included in the boxes also separately. For the Opus collection, these are one-time purchase special editions, and they usually announce them on their Instagram and Twitter. And these are special editions of adult or new adult fantasy or paranormal romance, dark romances books also. And I adore their Opus collection special editions. They are always so good. The artwork, the customizations are insane, and their picks are brilliant, and they do also indie authors, which I like. So yeah, if you want to have an early access for the Opus collection, you need to get a subscription, but they usually make it to general sale. And also they still have some sets on sale right now on their website if you go check it out. Okay, up next, I'm going to talk about a book subscription box that not a lot of people know about. They are called Eternal Embers. They have two options. They have the monthly book box or the quarterly Onyx box. And there is a wait list to join them, both of them. They have different wait lists for both of these subscriptions. For the monthly subscription, it is an adult contemporary romance box, and every box will feature one author and include 2 foiled paperbacks, not hardbacks, 2 foiled paperbacks with totally redesigned exclusive covers and inside colored character art that will be printed on the end papers of the book, and both books will come in a foiled slipcase. It looks gorgeous, to be honest. The customizations they have are insane. And you get 4 skips per calendar year. For US customers, you will be charged $65.99 every month, including priority shipping. And for international customers, the box will cost $60.99 and you have to add the shipping cost. And subscriptions will always renew on the 15th of the previous month. Now for their Onyx box, it's a quarterly subscription. So you will get a box every 3 months, and there are no skips here. And this is a dark romance box. It can be fantasy, it can be contemporary. I think the last one they did was Laura Thalassa's The Bargainers series. It was so beautiful, and I was so sad because I'm still on the wait list for the Onyx box, and the book looked gorgeous with the customizations. What they do is they combine the books in an omnibus, so multiple books for one series into a luxury customized omnibus hardcover that looks insanely beautiful. The subscription for the Onyx box costs $65 shipped in the US and $60 plus shipping for the international residents, and the renewals will occur every 3 months on the beginning of the month, on the 1st. And the quarters of the Onyx box are from February to April, and then you have from May to July, and then from August to October, and then you have November to January. So for these, the renewals will be February 1st, May 1st, August 1st, and November 1st. And they are expected to ship by the end of the respective quarter. Okay, one thing that is also cool about Eternal Embers is they also do one-time sales for special edition romantasy books, and you don't need a subscription to access these sales, and they don't have early access for current subscribers. So Once the items drop, it is a general sale straight up. So there is no like early access for subscribers and then general sale for non-subscribers. So I would keep an eye on their special editions if you are still on the wait list, because you can still get your hands on very, very beautiful books from them. Next up is a new book subscription that started very recently. This is Winter 2023 is their first box, and I'm one of the people that are lucky enough to be on that first box. The people that were on the wait list got the emails first, so we got to subscribe, and then they opened it to general sale to subscribe. It's not a one-time purchase, it's a subscription. So this is, as I said, they just started this winter, and their first box is the quarter from December to February. They do quarterly boxes and renew for the next quarter on February 25th. And the book picks are spicy fantasy and paranormal books with full customizations. You get 2 hardcover special editions, and the price is $62.99 plus shipping. The Winter 2023 box is their first box, includes 2 hardcovers. The first one is The Marionettes. The second one is Wicked Souls. They are books in a series, and also an art print, and also an exclusive bookmark and enamel pin inspired by the books. And this is estimated to ship late January, February. And since they are the first and the second book in the series, book 3 and 4 are planned to be sold together at a later date. So don't worry about that, because you will get to complete the series, of course. And that was it for today, book besties. That was a long video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions about anything, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will answer you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe so we can become book besties, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!